Welcome to the YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub, your one-stop solution for expert guidance, best practices, and actionable knowledge in the world of contact centers. Explore, learn, and enhance contact center skills. Welcome to the journey of SMS and text messaging, one of the most powerful, direct, and widely used communication channels in customer engagement today. We'll explore how a text message begins, whether triggered by a customer, an agent, or an automated system, how it travels through carrier networks and platforms, and how it reaches the customer's mobile device within seconds. Along the way, we'll highlight key touchpoints such as automation, personalization, compliance, and feedback mechanisms. Let's begin with the pre-queue stage, everything that happens before a customer's SMS enters the service queue. It all starts with message origination. A customer sends a text to the company's short code, long code, or even a toll-free number. This is the very first point of contact. Next, we move into system intake and filtering. The SMS gateway or CPaaS platform, such as Twilio, Genesys, or Five9, receives the message. Here, spam filters and keyword triggers are applied to screen out irrelevant content. At this stage, an automated acknowledgement may also be sent to reassure the customer with a quick response like, "Thanks for contacting us, we'll respond shortly." From there, we enter classification and routing preparation. AI and NLP scan the content to detect intent, whether it's billing, support, a complaint, or feedback. Priority tags are applied, so urgent issues like fraud or messages from VIP customers are flagged for immediate escalation. And here's the impact. Effective pre-queue handling sets clear expectations, provides acknowledgement, and ensures every SMS is routed to the right path, building confidence and trust right from the very first step. Next, let's look at the queue stage, the point where an SMS message is waiting for an agent to respond. It begins with queue placement. The customer's text enters either a universal inbox or a skill-based queue, depending on the nature of the request. At this point, SLA timers begin, for example, a 15-minute or 1-hour response commitment, depending on the business rules. Then we move into queue management. Workforce management systems balance the workload across SMS, chat, and email agents, making sure resources are properly distributed. AI also plays a critical role here, prioritizing messages based on urgency, sentiment, and specific keywords that may indicate risk or high importance. Finally, we consider the customer wait experience. Even though SMS is an asynchronous channel, customers still expect timely acknowledgement. Automated updates, like "Your case is in progress," can significantly reduce perceived wait time and reassure the customer that their issue hasn't been forgotten. And the impact? Strong queue handling prevents customers from sending repeat texts, avoids frustration-driven phone calls, and reduces the risk of them abandoning the channel altogether. Finally, let's look at the post-queue stage, everything that happens once the SMS is picked up by an agent and carried through to closure. It starts with agent engagement. The agent receives the customer's text, along with full CRM context and history. They respond with either a resolution or the next steps. AI supports them by suggesting template replies, knowledge base articles, or compliance checks to ensure accuracy and consistency. Next comes after interaction work, or AIW. Here, the agent logs notes, tags the outcome, and updates the CRM or ticketing system. If the issue isn't fully resolved, they may schedule a follow-up SMS or trigger an escalation. Then we move to the customer touchpoints. A final resolution message is sent, often accompanied by a link to a CSAT or CES survey, so customers can share immediate feedback. At the same time, analytics are collected, covering response times, resolution success, and even sentiment shifts. And the impact? Strong post-queue handling defines overall customer satisfaction, builds long-term trust in SMS as a reliable service channel, and delivers actionable insights for continuous improvement. Let's now look at the pre-offered stage, everything that happens before the customer's SMS is formally presented to an agent. It begins with message origination. A customer sends a text to the company's short code, long code, or toll-free number. This is the trigger that starts the entire SMS service journey. Next comes system intake and processing. The SMS gateway or CPaaS platform receives the message. At this point, spam or invalid inputs are filtered out. To reassure the customer, an automated acknowledgement is often sent, something like, "We've received your request, an agent will respond shortly." Then we move into classification and routing preparation. Here, AI and NLP scan the content of the text to identify intent. Is it a billing query, a service complaint, feedback, or support request? Tags and priority labels are applied, such as urgent, VIP, or fraud. Finally, the case is routed to the most suitable skill group or team for handling. And the impact? Strong pre-offered handling reduces backlogs, ensures urgent cases are escalated quickly, and helps build immediate trust with the customer. Now, let's move into the offered stage, the point when an SMS case is formally presented to an agent. It starts with queue distribution and assignment. The contact center platform identifies the best fit available agent and offers the SMS to them. Assignment can follow different rules, whether it's FIFO, first in first out, priority-based distribution, or AI-optimized routing designed to match the right customer with the right agent. Next comes agent workspace delivery. The SMS arrives directly in the agent's inbox or workspace, enriched with context, including the customer's profile, prior SMS history, and CRM data. At this stage, AI provides real-time support, suggesting pre-approved responses, templates, or even links to relevant knowledge base articles. Finally, we consider customer wait handling. If no agent is available right away, the system continues to reassure the customer with automated updates, like, "We are still working on your request." This prevents the customer from feeling ignored while waiting. And the impact? A smooth offering stage reduces SLA breaches and ensures agents have the right context at their fingertips, enabling fast, accurate, and effective responses. Finally, let's examine the post-offered stage. Everything that happens after the SMS is with the agent, right through to final resolution. It begins with the agent-customer interaction. The agent drafts and sends a response via SMS. This could mean confirming a resolution, requesting additional details, or escalating the case. Throughout this exchange, AI provides real-time assistance, helping to maintain the right tone, ensure compliance, and improve accuracy. Next comes after interaction work, or AIW. Here, the agent logs the outcome, selects the appropriate disposition codes, and updates the CRM or ticketing system. If the issue remains unresolved, they may schedule a follow-up SMS or even a callback to maintain continuity. And then we have the customer touchpoints. The customer receives a closure confirmation, and the final SMS may also include links to a feedback survey, whether CSAT, NPS, or CES, or even knowledge articles for self-service. Meanwhile, analytics are collected in the background, measuring turnaround time, resolution rates, and sentiment shifts. And the impact? Post-offered handling defines the customer's final impression of the SMS channel. It delivers measurable outcomes and, most importantly, provides insights that drive continuous service improvements. Let's begin with the pre-answered stage, everything that happens before an agent actually reads or replies to a customer's SMS. It starts with message origination and intake. The customer sends a text message to the company's service number, whether that's a short code, a long code, or a toll-free number. The SMS gateway or CPaaS platform receives the message, validates it, and prepares it for processing. Next is acknowledgement and routing. An automated acknowledgement is sent right away, reassuring the customer with a message such as, "Thanks for contacting us." An agent will respond shortly. Behind the scenes, AI and NLP analyze the text, identifying the customer's intent, whether it's billing, a complaint, feedback, or a service request. Then, prioritization rules come into play. Urgent cases or VIP messages are flagged for faster handling. Finally, the system queues the message and prepares it for the right skill group or agent. And here's the impact. Smooth pre-answered handling reassures customers that they've been heard, reduces the chance of repeat texts, and ensures accurate routing so the right agent receives the right case at the right time. Now, let's move into the answered stage, the live handling window when an agent replies to a customer's SMS. It begins with agent engagement. The agent opens the SMS, along with full context, previous messages, CRM history, and even sentiment insights. AI support tools provide pre-approved templates or suggested responses, helping the agent reply quickly and accurately. Next comes the agent-customer interaction. The agent responds directly to the customer, providing a resolution, asking clarifying questions, or escalating the issue if needed. Because SMS is a short-form channel, the tone must always be concise, professional, and empathetic. In many cases, this two-way text exchange may continue until the customer's query is fully resolved. And the impact? The speed, clarity, and professionalism of this response directly influence customer satisfaction, SLA compliance, and most importantly, long-term customer trust in SMS as a service channel. Finally, let's examine the post-answered stage, everything that happens after the agent responds to the customer's SMS. It begins with after-interaction work, or AIW. Here, the agent logs the outcome, applies the appropriate disposition codes, and updates the CRM or ticketing system. If the case requires additional action, a follow-up SMS or even a callback may be scheduled to ensure continuity. Next, we move into the customer touchpoints. A final confirmation SMS is sent, for example, "Your issue has been resolved. Thank you for contacting us." In many cases, this message may also include a link to a quick feedback survey such as CSAT or CES. And then comes analytics and monitoring. Key metrics are tracked, including SMS turnaround time, first contact resolution, and even sentiment shifts. These insights are fed into reporting dashboards to monitor performance, spot compliance issues, and drive continuous improvement. And the impact? Post-answered handling shapes the customer's final impression, generates measurable insights, and improves the overall efficiency of SMS as a trusted service channel. Let's now look at the pre-abandon stage, everything that happens before a customer decides to abandon their SMS interaction. It begins with message origination. The customer sends a text, expecting acknowledgement and a timely response. This is their first signal of trust in the SMS channel. Next comes system intake and queuing. The SMS gateway receives the message, applies filters, and routes it into the appropriate queue. But here's the challenge: if no acknowledgement is sent back to the customer, they may immediately feel ignored. And then we consider the customer waiting experience. When there's a long delay in response or no status update at all, customers start losing patience. Many will send multiple repeat texts in frustration, while others may abandon the channel altogether. A lack of transparency, for example, not telling customers we'll reply within 15 minutes, only creates more uncertainty. And here's the risk point: weak pre-abandon handling increases the chance that customers will give up or switch to another channel, often carrying their frustration with them. This stage is critical because it's where trust can be either reinforced or broken. Now let's move into the abandoned stage. This is the point where the customer drops the call before they are ever connected to an agent. There are different types of abandonment to be aware of. Early abandonment happens when a customer hangs up quickly after entering the IVR queue. Abandonment occurs when the caller disconnects while waiting in line. And mid-process abandonment takes place when the customer drops off during self-service or authentication steps. Several contributing factors drive abandonment. Long wait times are the most common. A lack of callback or virtual hold options often leaves customers feeling trapped. Confusing IVR navigation, along with poorly timed or repetitive announcements, can also lead to frustration and disconnection. The impact of high abandonment is serious. It directly lowers customer satisfaction, increases SLA compliance risks, results in lost revenue opportunities, and can damage overall brand perception. Finally, let's look at the post-abandon stage, the actions taken after a customer has already abandoned the SMS conversation. It begins with customer recovery. Proactive outreach is essential here. A follow-up SMS can acknowledge the delay with a message like, "We are sorry we didn't get back to you sooner. Can we still help you?" For high-value or urgent cases, the company may also reach out through alternative channels such as email, a phone call, or even a chat link. Priority flagging ensures these cases don't slip through the cracks again. Next, we move into analytics and diagnostics. Organizations measure the SMS abandon rate, that's the number of abandoned SMS cases divided by total SMS cases. They also analyze where customers tend to drop off, during queue wait, after receiving an automated reply, or even mid-conversation. And then comes operational improvements. AI-assisted replies can shorten response lag. Smarter workforce management helps balance SMS workloads, especially during peak hours. And customer education, setting clear expectations about SMS response as well as reduces frustration and builds confidence in the channel. And the impact? Effective post-abandon actions protect customer relationships, reduce channel switching, and ultimately restore trust in SMS as a reliable service channel. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video.